right, Pinedale Christian Church, welcome to week 4 of our home groups for U 2.0. I hope you are enjoying this study. It has really been good, and we are coming down the home stretch right now with this year's study. In fact, next week is your final week, and so this is going to be the big one. We're going to end this thing with a bang, and we've got one more home group after this one. I hope you guys are working on your projects and getting ready for March 15th. Don't forget, one service, 10:30. We're going to have a celebration, and it is going to be awesome. Now, sitting with me right now is a face that some of you guys will recognize if you're my age anyway, and a sports fan. This is Rusty LaRue. Rusty, once upon a time, kind of owned this state. You were the North Carolina Athlete of the Year, if I remember this right. Yep. And football, baseball, basketball at Wake Forest.
I did.
All of those. So you're really a glutton for punishment,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
On the football field, one time Rusty had 55 completions in one game, which is absolutely unheard of. I can't even get my mind around that. And on the basketball court, he played on a 2-time ACC championship team. And honestly, I was thinking about those years, 95, 96. As an NC State fan, those are not great memories for me. But as an anti-UNC fan, I kind of like them. So I really feel split about that.
Yeah.
Rusty, this is our final week in the study that our church is doing. And we've called this thing U 2.0. And the idea is there is a new you, that when God gets involved with somebody, he makes them a new creation. And everything is brand new. And we call that new self U 2.0. It's
Sure.
a new version of you. And this week, we are going down the home stretch. So like everybody in the church right now is holding up like 4 fingers. Like, here we go. Is the final quarter. Thinking back on your playing career, can you think of a time where there was just like the most memorable finish to a game that you can ever remember?
Well, I've played with some great players, so I can remember some of their memorable shots. Like
Right.
I was there when Michael Jordan hit the shot to win the finals against with the shot over Byron Russell in Utah. I was on the bench, but
Did he push off?
Absolutely not.
I'm just wondering.
It was hard to tell, but from my angle. But the most memorable for me was actually one of my first big games in high school, my sophomore year. I went the length of the court and hit a shot at the buzzer to win the game, and so it was just it's one of those moments you never forget.
I mean, it's the last part of the game. That's always the one that's like people forget everything, but whatever happens there, it's just ingrained in your memory, right? Which means you got to finish strong. I mean, whether it's on the court or in life or whatever, you got to finish strong. From your perspective, Rusty, I mean, you've been in you spent a lot of your years in athletics. What are some of the keys to finishing strong?
Well, I really think that, one of it is just they call it grit, I guess. It's that determination to not let setbacks and doubts and all those things keep you from finishing to the end. And I think especially, in my walk, I've always found that, the devil's biggest tool he uses is discouragement and doubt. And as you're working, you're in the weight room or you're trying to get something accomplished and you have a setback and you just say, you start thinking, I'm not going to get this done. I can't get this done. And just putting those doubts in mind, having single focus and being willing to put in the work and just saying, you know what, having the faith that it's going to work out if I just put the time and the effort in.
And I like that because Paul said that we're transformed by the renewing of our mind, right? Mm-hmm. There is this thing that God does mentally to us that when we can tune in to him, everything else sort of fades away at that minute. Well, this week we're going to be talking about how to finish strong in life, and especially about how to walk with God during tough times. Rusty and I actually had a chance to talk about those very topics this week, and I think you're going to enjoy this. This is the 4th podcast that we recorded. We had a chance to talk about walking with God in good times and clinging to God in dark times, and we're going to especially talk about how to be a follower of Jesus in times of grief maybe, and how God transforms even those times and brings hope to the surface. I think this is an important conversation. It's one that I think will encourage you and strengthen you in your walk. You can see that conversation in full or listen to it on Thursday. It'll be released on Thursday morning, and you can find that on our website, of course, at pinedale.org, or on our Facebook page. And I hope you'll tune in. I think you'll really be blessed by this. For today, you're going to move into your lesson in just a moment. Please don't forget to pick up your children by 8 o'clock tonight. You've got a lot of volunteers that are counting on you. I hope your meal goes well tonight. I'd like to pray for your group and then send you off. Will you bow with me? Lord, thank you for the opportunity as a church family to come together, Lord, to study your word, to be in fellowship with one another. And so, Father, bind us together, and in all of these home groups, Lord, unite us around who you are. And Father, I just pray that this good thing you've started, that you help it to continue. Bless our leaders tonight and help the discussion to be something that glorifies you. We ask this in your name. Amen. Hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you this week.